For the first part of this next carving section that we're going to do, this is the Angry Hillbilly that I was referring to in the last video. This was actually the request that I had to carve this guy, so we're going to go ahead and do that. But in this video I want to focus on laying out the pattern. We'll go through drawing this guy in a front view and then a profile view. I've got a 2.5 inch wide by 3.5 inch tall block drawn, and then this is 1.5 inches by 3.5. So here he is. We'll sketch this guy out and lay it out. The graph paper that I'm using is 1/4 inch squares, so it kind of helps you get a proportion. But typically all I do is I just start sketching this out. Just say, well, here's his hat. Try to show this shape here, and it's going to kind of come off and be a little crooked there. And what I'll do is I'll just draw the outside of the brim of the hat. So I'm drawing this area right here, and I'll go ahead and continue that all the way around, even though it actually won't be there when we carve it. Okay, kind of gives me an idea of proportion. And then from there we'll go ahead and draw the front of the hat. And if you want to email me, I can give you the pattern. I thought maybe somebody might like to see how we draw them. Make that all rough and give it some character. Okay. So there's the hat. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, draw in the shape of the face, bottom of the beard, put his ears in. Put his eyes in, kind of give him an angry look. Maybe he woke up wrong side of the bed and hadn't had his coffee yet. And from there we'll sketch in the nose. Okay. Put in his side of his beard there. Put that mouth in. Here you can get creative with him and make his teeth missing or not. That's what the bottom of his beard would be. Okay, so we pretty much got that all sketched out. And typically what I do is I just kind of draw set that aside, kind of draw this over here, mark my lines. There's the bottom of the hat. Of course, here's the bottom of his beard. Then you can kind of split this block. If you want the hat to stand out from the back side, this guy here, he's got a pin, as you can see. So you kind of just show that. Here's the top of the hat. Okay. Show it coming down. And this kind of goes into the back of that right there. There's the bottom of my brim. and kind of sketch in the general shape that you want him to have. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, go in there and find the bottom of the nose. And he'll have his bushy mustache in here. Okay. You can tuck that. You can actually bring this back a little bit more. Like that. Because I had his ears pinned in against his hat. So then his eyes are sitting in here. So there he is. So I've got that drawn, then I just go back over it with my pen. Just a regular old marker. Then I'll use this as my pattern. Not really worried about all the details, we just wanted the shape. And that's kind of what we were going for. Come back over here and do this here too. And that way I kind of keep this pattern around, and I think I kept my original. Just kind of sketching it in there. Of course, drawing the pattern and carving it ends up being somewhat of a difference to it. So there he is. So then typically what I do is just sign my name, and then I put what it is. Okay. There we go. Pattern's done. Go ahead and erase that. You can put write the size of it on there in case you forget. There we go. There's the pattern. So this will be the pattern that we use to carve this guy. Not much to it. Like I said, email me. I'll put a email address at the bottom of the link here, so you'll be able to contact me and I'll send you the pattern. Alright?